to prepositions and these words and letters. Remember 3 important points. We have learned basic meanings, but sometimes you will be surprised that the meanings of these prepositions or letters change. And you will say, well, I had learned li means for, how come it is to or from? So here are those simple clues, and if you remember them, inshallah, there will be no confusion at all. First thing is, different languages use different prepositions. For example, if I say amantu billah, I will translate it in Arabic, in English, as I believed in Allah, or in Urdu as may Allah par iman laya. Par means on in Urdu, and in means, of course you know in, and bi means in or with. So actually the preposition from one language to another language changes depending on the action that you're describing. In English, when you talk of belief, you use in. In Urdu, when you talk of belief, you use on. And in Arabic, when you talk of belief, you use bi. It does not mean, for example, in means par in Urdu. I will not say, if I am translating from Urdu to English, I will never say I believed on Allah, even though in Urdu that's what it means. But the action of belief in Urdu is with on, in English it is with in, and in Arabic it is with bi. So the point is, just look at what you are translating. What is the action that is being described, and corresponding preposition will be used in your language. Second point is, sometimes the preposition is there in Arabic, but it is not there in English. For example, يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ, entering the religion of Allah. You will not say entering in the religion of Allah, because in is already there in enter. Even within English, you have this this style. For example, I will say I said to him. I said to him, I told him. When I use the word told, I will not say I told to him. That's wrong. I said to him, if I use the word said, I will have to use the preposition to. But if I use the verb told, to is not used. So you see, depending on the verb that you are translating, sometimes you need the preposition in your language, whereas it is, sometimes preposition is used in Arabic, but it is not used in English. Similarly, ighfirli, forgive me. You will not translate it as forgive for me, because the word for is already there inside that word or verb forgive. So forgive me. The translation of li will not be there. The opposite also is true. For example, the preposition is not there in Arabic, but you will have to add in English. For example, warhamni, and have mercy me. No, have mercy on me. You have to add the preposition on in English. Similarly, qini adabaka. Qini, save me. Adabaka, your punishment. You will have to add the preposition from to complete the sense or the sentence. So sometimes preposition is there in Arabic, not there in English. Sometimes it is not there in Arabic, but is there in English. It depends on the verb that you are translating. And if you understand these simple points, then you will not have any confusion when it comes to preposition. And the last thing is, change of preposition leads to change in meanings, just like in English. For example, you say get. Get means to obtain something. Get in, does that mean obtaining something inside? No, get in means come in. Get out, get off, get on, get at. So as you change the prepositions, the meanings change. Similarly in Arabic also, salli means pray. Salli ala Muhammad, send peace on Muhammad. So as you change the preposition, the meanings change, just like in English, just like in any other language. So just understand these simple things, and inshallah all your confusion about prepositions will vanish. Last thing, we learned 4 words which come in the Quran 900 times, which is hadha, this, haulai, these, dhalika, that, ulaika, those. Can you repeat after me? Hadha, this,
هذا this,
هؤلاء these,
هؤلاء these,
ذلك that, أولئك those, هذا this,
هذا this,
هؤلاء these,
هؤلاء these,
ذلك that,
ذلك that,
أولئك those. Can you translate? هذا
this,
هؤلاء
these,
ذلك أولئك هذا this هؤلاء
these,
ذلك أولئك those. Can you repeat after me in Arabic? هذا هؤلاء
هذا هؤلاء,
ذلك أولئك هذا هؤلاء
هذا هؤلاء,
ذلك أولئك هذا هؤلاء
هذا هؤلاء,
ذلك أولئك.
هؤلاء.
You can practice more. These are very simple words. Now coming to learning tip, how much do we remember? According to research, 25% of what we read, 35% of what we listen, 50% of what we see, 60% of what we say, 75% of what we do, and 95% of what we read, listen, see, say, and do. So involve yourself in learning, teach and learn and repeat and say and show. Inshallah, you will learn the most. With this, we come to the conclusion of 7th lesson. Inshallah, we'll see you in the next lesson. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.